Hello, 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 and welcome. On today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the basics of installing Python. So if we're going to learn the Python language, the most important thing that we have is the actual Python interpreter. Now, I like to use Mac, so there's a really cool tool. If you've never installed it before, it's called Homebrew. It's a great way of managing Python packages and all of the other packages that you could want to install on your application. So I can show you that I have Python already installed. You can see here that I'm using Python 3.9, which is the latest version as of this recording. There is 3.10 on the horizon, so yeah, you could probably see that version or even a later version of Python. But I leave it up to you to install the latest and greatest version of Python so that you can be as up to date as possible. You don't want to fall too far behind and get stuck on, like version 2.7. That would be awful to be stuck on that version forever. To install with a application like Homebrew, you can do Homebrew install Python, and just hitting enter will install this application. Now I already have it installed, so nothing will actually happen if I do that, but that's the easiest way to install it. If you're not on a Mac, or if you don't have Homebrew and don't want to install it and you're on a Mac, you can always go to the main Python page, which is python.org/downloads, and you can click the big yellow button here at the top. This will download an installer. It will include everything that you need. You can install it on Mac, Windows, Linux, Mac OS X, and other. You can also do Docker images, but I don't suggest doing that for now. Try and install a system-level version of Python. Once you have that installed, you'll be able to do things like running Python from the command line to start up an interpreter. This is going to be super important when we move forward and start doing the next lesson. So make sure that you can just type in the word Python. You'll see the version, and you'll see this three arrows to tell you that you're on the command line there. Okay, so to leave that, you can type exit. Make sure you don't forget the parentheses or it won't work. It'll just tell you, please use the parentheses after exit. You can also hit Control D, which forces the program to exit. Okay, the next piece that you're going to need, and I strongly suggest this. You can use a whole lot of other things for writing Python code, but by far the best, in my opinion, is a tool called PyCharm. It's a tool that's written by a company called JetBrains. They have a lot of what are called IDEs, integrated development environments. Don't let the fact that this says for professional developers scare you away on their homepage, okay? This is the best all-around integrated development environment for Python by far. You can do a lot of Python development. I use Visual Studio Code, VS Code, a lot to do Python development, and I use it for a lot of other languages, but it takes a lot of configuring and setting up a lot of extra things, and that's far beyond the scope of what we want to do in this. So what we're going to focus on instead is downloading PyCharm. This will give you absolutely every tool that you need. You just click the download button, it'll take you there. You can do the professional version or the community version. There is a free trial on the professional version, but unless you know for a fact you're going to be using this and are willing to pay the $300 a year to continue using it, you can download the free community version and get everything you need already installed for you, ready to go. This will allow you to start up in the same window the interpreter, which I just showed you how to do on the command line, and it will also allow you to write code for an entire project, manage the whole project, manage all of the libraries that get installed in it, and then be able to run it from inside the same window. So everything you need, all in one package. Super convenient, super easy way to develop. Strongly suggest it. If you want to try and roll your own for this tutorial series, please do so. But if you're looking for the easy way, download PyCharm. That's it for today. Next lesson, we'll jump straight into learning the basics of Python. Thanks.